Okay, so we're headed to Cedar. Got a little project update for you on the Grand Cherokee we did a motor swap in, and we got to do a little work on it. It's got a coolant temperature sensor that's all whacked out, I think. But we're gonna go take a look at it. We're gonna grab Tyler and get on the road. So we've made it up to Cedar. This is the 2013 Jeep Grand Cherokee that we put the new motor in back at the Paso shop. So you can see it's been autographed. Same car. Coolant temperature sensor is doing some weird stuff. It's showing over temp to the computer, putting the computer in limp mode, but the car's not overheating. It's not puking any water out. It's not doing anything weird. So we put handheld on it. Handheld was showing 250 plus degree water temperature. Shot it with the with temp gun, and the hoses and radiator are like 180. So what that's doing is causing all kinds of problems with the injection. Injection is trying to compensate for over temp, and so now the car's running crappy. We just did some research, and come on over here. The coolant temperature sensor is down in there, like way down in there. So we're going to attempt to do this from the top. There's a few things we got to take loose, move out of the way. If we can physically get to it, we're going to change this thing from the top side without pulling the entire bottom of the car apart. We went to the YouTube University, and the video we watched, they took the drive shaft out, all the covers off the bottom of the car, the exhaust loose off the car. We've accepted the challenge. We're going to try to do it without tearing all that crud off the car. So we'll take you along, see if we can do this. Fingers crossed. Here we go. Everything about this is going to suck a butt. Absolutely everything. Everywhere you touch, there's something sharp. Nowhere in here can you see anything. Oh, that thing sucks a lot. Stupid little heat protector on here. And didn't give it enough room to slide up out of the way. Yuki. Not bleeding yet. Feels like it's impending though. There's this little red locky tab thing on there. It needs to slide up. I'm not sure how it slides up. Hey, I figured it out. Improper use of an extension. So just so you guys can see if I can get you down in there. See that little red thing right there? That's what we're working on. And Chrysler, you're no longer my friend. That thing sucks to get to. Everything's pokey and scrapey. I've got the sensor lock tab undone. Now I have to pull the plug off that holds, or push the tab down and pull the plug off for the sensor. And then we got to get in there with a ratchet and take that thing out. But we're gonna have to drain some coolant out. And I think we're gonna have to take a bunch of the car apart to drain the coolant out of it. Some engineers, I swear.
You guys haven't even seen my new hair.
Tyler got rid of the mop and now he's got a mullet.
Bang.
Kind of looks like Joe Dirt. Morgan Dirt.
Morgan Dirt.
So, Tyler, because my hands are like massive.
We got very similar size hands, but not thickness of hands.
So, Tyler was able to stick his hand all the way back down in there and unplug that sensor. I couldn't even get to it. Well, I could touch it, but I couldn't push the button. And so you can see by the red gouges in my hand. But he got in there, got it unplugged. We're gonna see if we can get a socket to it and crack it loose right after we drain some coolant out.
All right, what's going on, Cap?
All right, so in all of Chrysler's wisdom, there's no way to drain the water without taking the beauty covers off the bottom of this thing. And not just a little piece of a beauty cover, this entire front beauty valves, this whole thing. And so there's, let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bolts we got to take out just to get this piece out so that we can drain some coolant. Somebody needs to think up better things. Bet you it looked really good on paper. One bolt. Why do they gotta hide so many bolts? Let's see if I got them all now. Oh, what was that?
Looks like a filter clip.
Where was it?
Right there.
Oh yeah, that's for the air filter. I bet you. Oh, mate, broke it off. Oh, that one.
I bet you that's what they did.
That's why.
Oh, that's under tight.
Okay. I'm gonna squirt me an eyeball. Probably should take that drain plug out, huh?
Probably easier to do it now than later.
That'd keep me from having to stick my hand in the nasty coolant. Yep, got me right now, ball. Coolant stinks too.
It does stink.
Kind of reminds me of old dishwasher soap.
I don't think the two brands of coolant together made it any better either.
No.
Because now it looks like Taco Bell aftermath.
Taco Bell aftermath. It's a visual I didn't need.
Oh, you got it.
Yet here we are. We got to it. But it's like, as soon as it came loose, there's not enough tension on it to ratchet. So whether the sensor is just really that loose? Oh, it is. Let's see how much coolant we get burping out of here.
Good amount?
All right, slide that tray.
Mm-hmm. Oh, nope.
Are we getting most of it?
We are now.
We were not before. We'll change sensor. one of these things is not like the other.
What the heck? Not even remotely somewhere. There's no way that's gonna go in there.
The plug is the same.
The threads for the hole ain't the same.
Thread are not the same. Apparently we're going to have to go back to O'Reilly's with our sensor and say, plug-in's right, thread is not. See if we can get a sensor with a right thread. How about that? So we got the right sensor. Turns out Parts House was not incorrect. It was the guy on the customer side of the counter that was ordering the sensor. I don't know who that guy was. Had the wrong year. It's a 2015, not a 13. Guess I'm getting old. So that's the correct fitment for the sensor. It's got a little crush washer on it, so we just gotta thread that thing down there, tighten her up. Then we should be able to plug things back in. We've got one support bolt on the heater line. It's got to go back, and then beauty cover on the bottom, and it should be okay.
Attempt number 2.
Drop the first one. Got it stuck halfway down. It fell. Actually, we used an extension and poked it out of the spot it was stuck in, and it went all the way to the bottom. Now I'm working to get it threaded in so that we can get a socket on it and get her snugged up. It's unpleasant. There's things poking me. I'm making all the faces right now.
Need all the help you can get.
anything I think might maybe help, that's what I'm giving it.
Have you tried a ha and a hi-ya?
I don't want to have to kick it. Okay. I think if and turn it on. Heat shield returned. Little hoochie guy right there. That thing's a pain in the butt. That's back in it. We're gonna roll the dice and see whether I can get that bolt to go back in this little hosey right here. And if I can get that back in, we should be well on our way to placing everything else. And then victory. Victory. I don't know. I wasn't a cheerleader.
Oh, you can kind of see it, I guess. Jarvis enhance. And Jarvis.
Alright, sensor's back in, plugged in, all that's good. We're going to put the beauty cover back on it because we got to be beautiful, right? We'll put some coolant back in it and hope for the best. She's a thirsty little girl. Fire this thing up so you can get the coolant sucked down. Any major geysers out of it? Anything major. For those of you guys that are newer to the channel, this Jeep Cherokee belongs to Cody, which you probably saw in the Will It Make It Home 2.5 hour video with Sunbird Nova. This car we believe it lost a water pump a couple years ago, and in turn lost cylinder head or head gasket, one or the other. Anyhow, quit, wasn't running. They wanted a little over $10,000 to replace the motor in it. Because I'm cheap, I came to Utah, grabbed it, hauled it back to California, sourced a motor at a salvage yard in California, went and got that, tore this motor out of this car, put a donor motor in it, buttoned it all back up. We've had a few requests for updates on it. Everything has been good except for this coolant temperature sensor. This coolant temperature sensor has been problematic since we put it in. We were getting a check engine light and coolant temperature sensor implausible was the code that it was throwing. Here recently it has started going high temp on its reading. So we just assumed that coolant temperature sensor is the problem. We have now changed it and we'll give it a check. I'm glad you think it's funny. Goodbye.
What are you trying to see? Yeah, the oil down. We made it back into Cedar. It did not replicate the issue that we had before, or that he had before. I wasn't here. So we're thinking maybe good. Maybe good. We'll see. Hello, Monster Man.
Say hi, Tyler.
It seemed better.
Seemed better.
Yeah, I would say it's hard to tell until like we actually take it to St. George again, because that's the only time it's ever actually done it, is pulling those hills. But it didn't get as close as it did with popping out the other day. So.
Hey, if you've just found us and you're not subscribed, click that subscribe button so you can keep up with us when we put out new content. Thanks for watching.